Hello, welcome. This is Benevolent History, and I'm here to give you a replay of a commentary of a replay. Sorry, of a battle I had with um with a YouTube watcher of mine. He's been in a few of my videos before. His name is Shawnandos, I think. Yeah, he's playing as the Dacians. I'm playing as the Numidians, and my army consists of 3 units of Numidian cavalry. They're basically Jav Cav. Um, 4 units of Numidian legionaries, gold upgraded. 5 units of Numidian camel riders who are good against Cav, but these guys can't form into wedge. And 6 units of archers. I believe they're all basically all gold. 2 units of slingers, gold with an experience chevron. So that gives me a very major missile advantage. Well, against Dacia, well, let me pause this. Normally against Dacia, Dacia has an advantage in missiles over Numidia, but you'll see soon enough in this battle. Now, the way you really play Rome Total War, you play by the strengths of each faction. Sometimes you may make an unorthodox army in order to surprise your opponent, but most of the time it's best to play with a person with the faction's advantages. Like Dacia, for example, Dacia's advantage is in its missiles, and you'll see the army that my opponent brought. Shenando's, he brought a rush army with Dacia, which is pretty interesting. It's really unorthodox because Dacia's strength lies in its missiles, and if you don't really use the missiles, you're not really using Dacia to its full advantage. And so you'll see what happens in the coming battle, because even if I'm sure I know that Shenando's is probably wanting to surprise me so that I'll be kind of unsettled in a way. But to be honest, a rush army with Dacia is pretty difficult to achieve because Dacia's infantry and Dacia's cav are not the best, especially against Numidia. Uh, Numidia's cavalry, you can see Numidian camel riders, will be able to hold their own against the best that Dacia has to offer in cav-wise. And these Numidian legionaries are relatively decent against barbarian infantry as well. And not to mention that my archers will be able to provide firing support with flame arrows. So I guess I'll skip ahead until until we see Shenando's deploy his army. Alright, Shenando's deployed his army, and you can see here that he has 4 units of chosen swordsmen up in front, 2 units of falksmen on the flank, 4 units of warbands, definitely fodder troops, 4 units of barbarian cavalry, probably to chase down any light cav I have, and 4 units of barbarian noble cav. So obviously Shenando's brought a rush army, so he's going to be rushing very quickly. So I quickly send my archers up and begin firing upon I think his chosen swordsman, though I think that, yeah, at the time I actually thought that these chosen swordsmen were chosen archer warbands. So when I realized that they were chosen swordsmen, I quickly withdrew my archers. You can see here that Shenando's is rushing up this chosen swordsman. These archers better start running for their lives or they're gonna get slaughtered. Yep, there you go. So immediately, I'm a bit disorganized here, but I managed to get my Numidian legionaries in tight formation. I managed to send my Numidian cav and attack these barbarian cav in the flank here. Though statistically barbarian cav are better, I have my Numidian camels in support, and Shenando's retreats his barbarian cav, knowing that my camels are right behind. So my archers continue firing at his men, especially these falksmen. I target these falksmen because the falksmen have very low defense. You can see that that unit just got whittled away. So I sent my Numidian cav chase down these barbarian cav. They were able to hit these guys from behind, and I'm able to win this battle. Although the barbarian cav are statistically superior. So you can see my dudes are scattered higgledy-piggledy. My Numidian legionnaires go up against these chosen swordsmen. You can see here. Numidian legionnaires will hold their own, even though the chosen swordsmen are probably a bit better. Sharnando sends his warbands up to chase off my archers. At the back here, I get into a cavalry battle with the Sharnandos. This is probably not the best move I made. This cavalry battle was pretty much made on his terms. Sharnandos was able to get essentially all his infantry into the mix. However, my camels are able to fight back at his barbarian cav very well, and I have archers to shoot these guys in the back. I also send all these infantry up in support. So by combining all of my infantry and all my cav in one huge blob like this, and with archers firing at the back, I'm able to get an advantage, and that allowed me to win this engagement here and ultimately win the battle. So with these rush armies, it's either make or break it. Usually it's best to just have a skirmish army that allows you to play in a normal way. And with Dacia, it's probably the best move you can make against Numidia, I would say, because Dacia has a skirmish advantage over Numidia, and my opponent here, Sharnandos, essentially threw that away. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you learned from this video. I hope you comment, rate it, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed watching. So I'll see you guys later.